Yes, so I mean, with response to several new videos, I would say that maybe I didn't made enough of the issue of it, because, from my perspective, it's another cruelty and unbelievable torture. But I mean, just one among many. But yes, was evident that it's I mean, there is no doubt that, I mean, this channel, I mean, contains many hundreds of videos of microscopic evidence, and many dozens that contains samples of my semen. And from the beginning of this channel, like, I mean, like this January until maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that, you've never seen sperm cells in my semen. Never, 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 never. And I mean, about 2 weeks ago, you start to see it like all the time, and now I'm having like new samples. I mean, I hope I didn't put it like too much like on the table, because I kind of like forgot that I'm prepared like maybe 2 hours ago and worked on this thing. So I don't know if it lasts 2 hours. So anyway, I'll take a look in a second. But yes, starting 2 weeks ago, you always see the sperm cells, and of course it's a proof without any doubt. I mean, radiated throughout like many years, many years. And yeah, that's part of what the Israelis are doing, because they don't want me to have children. They don't want me to have children for many reasons. And most of all, because it was their, I mean, that was their agenda since, I mean, the inception of the state, that, I mean, these creatures would not have children. Like all the males, I mean, were subjected to cruelty and forced to cut their penises and to do unbelievable, like, cruel things to themselves, like forcefully by the people of Israel. And so that's, I mean, another kind of torture. And I mean, needless to say, you are radiated, I mean, to the same extent, but even more. And part of the consequences is that all of you will, I mean, not only people of these intelligence agencies of the world, but all humans will not be able to have children. But I mean, I mean, honestly, can you honestly say that it's unfair? Like, can you blame God, like, I mean, for doing it? Can you honestly say that it's unfair? I mean, you took yourself, like, I mean, the liberty to do it to a whole species for more than 100 years, until you actually exterminated all males within your reach. And then, I mean, God sent you another, like, messenger that is kind of like, I mean, that can act as a male, like, I mean, is replaceable to male, like, I mean, and he can actually have children. He has 2 children, and what you do, I mean, you take the children from him completely in the most cruel way, and you radiate him, so he will not have more children. So I mean, can you honestly say that, I mean, it's not a fair punishment to be radiated, and so all of you will not have sperm cells? Can anyone say, I mean, look in the eyes of God and tell God, I mean, this is not like, I mean, a righteous punishment? Of course it is. And I mean, please, I mean, act like adults. Stop it. Like, the whole issue of Israel or not Israel, it's, I mean, you need to start acting like adults. I mean, you're not babies. So stop speaking about Israel, because I mean, the whole discourse that surrounds the state of Israel is infantile discourse. I mean, it's not like fit for grown-ups. Grown-ups should not speak about Israel at all. Grown-ups should understand that every moment that they know that the representative of another civilization is under, I mean, the boot of the Israelis, and you know it for many years, decades, many years. I mean, the fact in itself was not a secret from, at least for, the major intelligence services of this world, if not all of them. And you should know that every minute that he's there, I mean, there is zero chance that he's not being tortured. And you also know that he will never be freed from this country using mouths and tongues. And I mean, so the consequences, I mean, were understood by you, I mean, decades ago. And the consequences are very simple. That if you want the representative of another civilization much stronger than you are not to be tortured in Earth, you need to move arms and legs to rescue him from the Nazi prison, from Israel. But nobody moves an arm or a leg. So, I mean, under these circumstances, I mean, the punishment of the radiation, and I mean, the fact that none of you will have children is completely justified. And you need to stop being babies, because you're not babies, you are grown-ups. Like, and as a grown-ups, I mean, you need to stop this stupidity and madness of like speaking about Israel or speaking with Israel or speaking with regards to Israel. No, I mean, the question is not a question of Israel. The question is the question of arms and legs or mouths and tongues. That's it. You cannot save me and my daughters without arms and legs. It's impossible, and you knew it decades ago. It's impossible. You know it very well. So it's not a question of Israel. It's a question of, I mean, do you want to act like adults and move arms and legs, or do you prefer to be babies and keep moving your mouths and tongues? And babies do not have children because babies are babies. Adults have children, but you are not adults. You are not a group of adults. No, because adults would have moved arms and legs long ago, decades ago. Arms and legs, not mouths and certainly not tongues. Arms and legs.